Algebra 2, 5.3d, products of sums and differences. And if you haven't seen the previous videos for Chapter 5 or even for Lesson 5.3, you can click on this video's description and see the links to those to watch them first. Now back in Algebra 1, I made a video 6.2b, and that link is also in this description, and I did this exact lesson. I might have done it a little differently, so you may want to click on the link and watch that one. The product of the sum, see we have a plus sign here, and difference, we have a minus sign, of two expressions, 1, 2, is the square of the first expression minus the square of the second expression. And what I did in that video was, we had a square, and it was area was a times a. We took away a little square of b, which area was b times b, and this side is a, its length, and when we took that little b away, this side became a minus b. When we rearranged the construction paper, this side was a minus b, and this side was a plus b. See? A minus b, a plus b. We can use FOIL on this. We can do first, outer, inner, last. We get a squared minus ab plus ab. We do it in alphabetical order. Minus b squared. We combine these, and as additive inverses, they eliminate because they're zero pairs, aren't they? We get a squared minus b squared. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video, how the product of the sum and differences of two expressions is the square of the first expression minus the square of the second. So let's take a look at the first one we've got here. We've got y plus 5, y minus 5. When we do FOIL, we get y squared minus 5y plus 5y minus 25. We could also say minus 5 squared. See? We combine these and they get eliminated as additive inverses as zero pairs, and we're left with y squared minus 5 squared or y squared minus 25. Now for this one, if you look closely at it, we have a plus, and we want to do sum and difference. So what we can do is change the order with commutative property to make sum and difference, because this is a negative 3xy squared. We put the 4y in the front of each one, and we put the 3xy squared in the back, see? And now we've got a plus and a minus, just like we need it. We can do FOIL. We get 16y squared minus 12xy to the third plus 12yx to the third, xy to the third, and we get a minus 9x squared y to the fourth. Remember, we add the exponents. Product rule of exponents says we add exponents. When we combine these two, because they're additive inverses, we get a zero pair and it's eliminated. We're left with 16y squared minus 9x squared y to the fourth. Okay? Now take a look at this one. Now we've got a plus 4 in the middle, don't we? And this has 5y plus 4, and that has 5y plus 4. But we've got a plus 3x and a minus 3x, so we do have a sum and a difference, but they both have this 5y plus 4. Now, we could multiply every term in the first polynomial by every term in the second polynomial and then combine like terms. We're going to do 9 multiplications, aren't we? We're going to do these 3 and that 3, and we end up with this really long answer here that needs its terms combined. So this negative 15xy and this positive 1 are additive inverses, and they're eliminated. These two are eliminated as additive inverses. We can add these two positive 20y's, and we get 25y squared plus 40y plus 16 minus 9x squared. See? Even little zero says that's a lot of work. Or it's easier to just square this 5y plus 4. We can have 5y plus 4 squared minus 3x squared. The product of the sum and differences of the two expressions is the square of the first expression minus the square of the second. We can FOIL this, and we get 25y squared plus 20y plus 20y plus 16, and then we can subtract this. 3 times 3 is 9, and x times x is x squared. We have minus 9x squared. And when we combine the two positive 20y's, we get plus 40y, we get the same solution that we got up here. See? So whether you multiplied every single term by every other term, or we just grouped these identical 5y plus 4s together and squared them, you're going to get the same answer. See? This one just might be easier. All right? Now, it's really important, if you're confused about this, to go into this video's description and watch 6.2b from Algebra 1. And I'm even going to have links to binomial squares that were 5.10a and 5.10b. And if you watch all the 6.2 lesson videos, that'll help you, okay? Our next video is 5.3e, and we're going to talk about cubing a binomial. I'm going to add this video to the Algebra 2 playlist, and I'm going to have a link to the entire Chapter 5 of Algebra 1 that talks about exponents and polynomials, all right? It's all in this description. You can just click on them. So, a lot of resources at your fingertips, okay? I'm handing you a lot of gifts and easy resources to help you, all right? And I hope they do help you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next video. Bye.